Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. Today guys, I'll be checking out this interesting video from Pink Book Lessons, and it's titled Black Woman Drops Truth Bomb on Kamala Harris After Trump's Debate. You guys, I'm super excited for this, and without much ado, let's see what this video is all about.
When is the next debate? Kamala did not convince me to vote for her tonight.
Miss Mama, at what point you gonna put us first? We done watched you, witnessed you put everybody else but us first. And using our taxpayer dollars, our money to put everybody else first. So at what point do we get put first? We gotta vote you in, and then on day one, you gonna put us first. Instead of showing us you gonna put us first right now, but we gotta vote for you first for you to put us first.
No problem.
In this election, I actually have...
That don't sound like even trade to me, Mala.
I don't know why y'all keep saying Kamala Harris ate him up. She won the debate. No, she didn't, because 30% of voters say they don't know anything about Kamala Harris or her stances, and guess what? They still don't, because those moderators did a horrible job asking her the right questions and giving her pushback on all her stances. And yes, Donald Trump could have done a better job on pushing her on all her beliefs too, but you know, he didn't know he had to debate 3 people.
Exactly.
So go figure.
Dear Kamala Harris, you lying doghead. Hold up, let me unfold this. You opened up that border to let them Venezuelans in here to take over our apartments. You gave them food stamps, cash, and promised them more housing. All for a vote that you still ain't gonna get. You couldn't get through 10 minutes of the debate without that stupid laugh.
Wow.
Listen, everybody is not drinking the Kamala Kool-Aid. I hear people calling it Hillary 2.0. They gave her the questions just like they handed the questions to Hillary back in 2016. And you had people calling out her scripted answers to the questions and the lack of the moderators fact-checking her, allowing her not to answer questions, and to just ramble on with these monologues that she memorized. I had people sending me messages before the debate to these prayer lines to pray for Kamala. Well, all I gotta say is these black women right here, they're not trying to get on the Kamala prayer line. We're going to get into it, but first, take a second to make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. Won't waste any time. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
This debate is so hard to watch when you are very clear on the fact that Kamala started it gaslighting Americans. She's been gaslighting Americans the entire time. She's picking the things that she knows you're scared of. You see, she's bringing up January 6th. She's not telling the whole story. She brings up the C word, the pandemic. She brings that up, knowing that's not his fault. He didn't start it. Matter of fact, I was in Europe the November before, and it was actually in Europe where I was at the time. It's really sad that Americans, I see my friends on TikTok on Facebook who are like, oh my God, she's cooking him. Oh my God, she's like doing amazing. She's lying in her amazingness. And let me tell you, you guys are stupid enough to believe her. All you gotta do is a little bit of fact checking, but no, that's not what you're gonna do. You're gonna automatically call him a lie because the media and them have helped you believe that he was a lie. You ain't gonna fact check it. You ain't gonna look. You're not gonna look. But are you noticing that all she keeps leaning on is this is why I'm going to be better, because I don't incite the things that he do, and I'm bringing us together. Baby, that is not giving me whole policies. What are you going to do? What are you able to do? Because everything that you're able to do as a VP, which also means you hold the most important seat in the Senate, you can do as president. As a matter of fact, the truth is you got a little bit more power now with the seat in Senate you have. And you're not under the telescope, the light like the president is, and yet you're not doing anything. I just cannot believe this debate. It is so hard to watch.
Wow, you guys, what are your thoughts on this video? Obviously, the presidential debate was in favor of Kamala Harris because they were asking her questions that they already prepped her for. And what is Kamala Harris going to do for the American people in the future that she cannot do now? Because she still holds the power. She is still the vice president of America the last time I checked. And I'm glad that a lot of black women are beginning to speak up. Because as a black person, as a black woman herself, I expect Kamala Harris to first of all look out for her own people. Or isn't she black anymore? I really want to hear your thoughts about this in the comment section down below. And let's continue watching, you guys.
So that debate was a bunch of BS. I mean, was this a debate between Donald Trump versus Kamala Harris, or a debate between Donald Trump versus Kamala Harris versus the moderators? Because the moderators were literally debating Trump and even fact checking him. They were like, Trump, it says right here, like, that's not correct. We got a piece of paper from a manager that says, like, that's not correct. But they didn't even care to fact check Kamala Harris on the propaganda Project 2025. Yeah, it was very biased. It was so biased. Just so fake, disingenuous, phony, very condescending. Yeah. Trust me, this is a great thing. This is a good thing because the American people got to witness how rigged everything is, okay? They're all for democracy, but they can't even give this man a fair debate. They were not fact-checking her on the border czar. They were not fact-checking her on the Project 2025 propaganda. They were not fact-checking her on her fracking. They were not fact-checking her on anything, okay? She didn't get any pushback. The American people got to see it, and that is why Trump is leading in the polls right now. We're sick and tired of being gaslit. We're sick and tired of being lied to. Kamala Harris came and just read a bunch of scripts that was so performative, so performative. You're the current administration right now. If you wanted to do something about it, you would have, but you're not. So Kamala Harris and Trump's voice, you're fired. We're sick and tired of you, okay? We're gonna vote you out come November.
Trump had to debate 3 people tonight, so unfair. You know what? Me and my man was saying the same thing. The host, it's the same thing with the last debate. I feel like that the hosts are not for him. Like, I feel like at this point, their party has all of the media in their pockets right now, except for Fox. And it comes off as being extremely biased and not fair. Like, I don't like these new rules. These new rules were not implemented until Biden made it so. The whole with the mics being muted, no people in the audience to be there. There has never been a debate that has been ran like that up until Biden made it so. I also thought that it was extremely rude when the lady she said something to him. I can't remember what it was, but it was a little bit rude. And they were like softballing her questions. I did appreciate the fact that even when they were kind of going back and forth, they did allow that to happen. I appreciated that fact. I did not appreciate how she was laughing about the situation going on in Ohio. It made it seem as if it was debunked because it has not been debunked. I just saw a video a couple of minutes ago where a lady was saying that it is really happening out there. So I'm gonna believe the citizen over the lying government that is in that state. But yeah, I agree with you 100% on that.
The power of mass media manipulation is so powerful to the point I really believe that it has altered the minds of the American people. All right. When President Biden ran against Kamala Harris the last time, she literally did so bad as though she had to step down as well as step out of the election. All right. She has been the vice president for 3.5 years. And from then until now, the question to the American people would be, what has she done for you lately? All right. Honestly, what has Kamala Harris did from then to now to the point where people feel as though she's an eligible candidate to even run for the president of the United States? All right. Keep in mind, she never won a primary. She was literally given to the American people. She was literally handed over to the American people on a silver platter, might I add. All right. There were more eligible candidates, but for whatever reason, we got her. And no one ever questioned it, which is crazy to me. Looking at the presidential debate tonight between her and President Trump, I literally feel as though she is part of a systematic machine.
Listen, every black woman is not drinking the Kamala Kool-Aid. Same for a lot of black men. Black people, we're obviously not all alike. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Let me know what you think about this below.
You guys, that was such an interesting one. And one question that everyone is still asking is, what is Kamala Harris' policy? What is her stand? What is she willing to do for the American people? This is a question that is on everyone's lip. And I love the fact that a lot of Black women are standing up to speak up for themselves. And what exactly has Kamala done for America, aside from the fact that she keeps talking about abortion? Is abortion her only policy? The way Kamala Harris kept avoiding immigration questions during the presidential debate is very, very alarming. That says a lot. That speaks volume. I think I'm beginning to believe what people are saying about Kamala using all these illegal immigrants as voters come November. And I'm so happy that people are getting really, really tired from the gaslighting from the Democrats. And a lot of Americans are saying through the crack and saying the garbages that the Democrats keep spewing about Donald Trump. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.